Hi, welcome back channel, TrainStation2. Alright, surprise win. You got first in this train yard event, first competition, as I didn't really expected this. And I'm going to share the second surprise that I saw, that you can actually start to collect seeds, but it will take you 15 minutes to collect those seeds, as well as the need to have the event trains to collect those seeds as well. So it's not easy to attain to the stage whereby you can collect seeds, but you're going to keep on going. Eventually you reach the stage whereby you can start collecting seeds, and those seeds is crucial because without those seeds you can't complete a collection of the raw materials required to make a full train. So you can see most of the times people are still wondering how to get the last items manufactured because there's no seats to be fitted into the train. So a train without seats is not a train. So that's the reason why at the end of the day you're going to keep on going, and then eventually you will unlock the raw materials, which is the seats itself. All right, so with that, we're going to share you now the whole process. There are multiple locations unlocked as you progress along the way. Of course, you can also monitor this in the event mapped progression map, you call it. All right, so from there you can see your own progressions or where you are. Eventually, you come to a stage. I was totally surprised. It just opens up to the seats itself. So at most of the time, I was a lot of struggle at this stage trying to do up those requirements, because you can see the quantities are really high for me. So I was having a really hard time. So but lucky at the 1 day 4 hourly itself, I managed to unlock this train. One more. After I complete the progression of one of the 5 out of 5 job, and I managed to unlock this train. So this is the first turntable rail. Once you complete that, you have a free common train. That is an event train, the one and only one that I have. So I decided to go ahead and spend my millions of dollars. You can see I have a good amount of 1.6 million. I spent them all. Apparently I got myself from the shop, the event shop itself, 2 numbers of the rare and 2 numbers of the common, and of course plus the free common, we have 5 trains in total. I spend the remaining amount of savings that I have to upgrade all the trains. I think I managed to get upgrade 2 rare and 2 common. I may be wrong, maybe it's 3 common and 1 rare, I can't really recall. So end of the day, I'm still working really hard, even now, trying to upgrade one of that event train to the full maximum capacity. Not forgetting that during the event, they give you additional 10 plus 10 capacity. That will go off at the end of this event, but during the throughout of this whole event, you have a plus 10. That's relatively important. Why so? Because certain jobs you can see is only yacht event trains only. And not only the fact, the difficulty increase, as I mentioned earlier, because of the requirements of that kind of trains in order for you to go and collect the seats. Alright, so I decided, as I said, purchase 2 numbers of rare, and this is the first one, GE E60. I'm gonna get another one as a duplicate. Just remember this: do not click sell. Alright. This is really the worst decision you have made if you sell duplicate because it costs so much. So just bear in mind, do not accidentally click on sell duplicate. You click collect. Alright, so once you have that, you have unlocked 5 trains in total. That will at least ease off some pressure in order for you to proceed into the progression itself, because you at least have 5 trains. And I spent, like I said, the remaining amount of cash or coins that I've saved up so far to upgrade them. So it's 1.2 million spending to upgrade all the trains, all the 5 trains. So that's a lot of coin savings. I've spent a good amount of time collecting them. Now I'm left with 40,000. Right. So but the good thing is I got 4 out of the 5 trains fully upgraded. So with that, that is the reason why I managed to get first. So if you're wondering why I have so much difficulty in getting first, this is unlike the usual. I will start like 10 to 12 hours late, but by accident, I click on the start button. Also called, I click on the app not realizing that the event has started. So I went into the event really early. I was together with all the event very strong competitor that's willing to spend huge amounts of gems or play really hard. And definitely, I depleted almost all my gems. I depleted quite a good amount of my Union dollars. I think I spent like maybe twice or more times that I was spent. As I mentioned, also I depleted all my savings in terms of coins. So that's how much I got in myself into in order to get first for the first competition. So I'll be fighting hard for the second and third competition as well. The sad news is I do not have any more gems to spare. I may have still sufficient savings of Union dollars, but I got to ration it out because otherwise I will not survive the third round. And I ran out of coins as well. So that being said, I'll still strike hard at my second and third attempt in getting the 350 coins. Total target 1,000 event coins, because once you unlocked that legendary train from the event itself, you can start doing that one and only job that we can't do right now, which is using legendary train. Based on the previous experience, the Halloween event, that gives you a good amount of EP, and you really have to unlock that job as soon as possible. The other way around is do not spend your event keys. If you're like me, you already have 5 event trains. I think those are good enough. Save up the event keys for 4,000, and you can unlock another legendary. The last round, I spent it on common and rare because I do not have any coins with me then. From that experience, I decided to save about 2 million of coins that I can spend. And with this time, I'm going to save up event keys until the last moment, which is the third or fourth competition before I start to exchange for it. So at this juncture, I was quite confident we will win this because we have a huge gap of created between myself and the second place. My only worry is his splurge on gem spending. So I got myself comfortable by completing this last job that gave 65 EP. That was my last straw, that last defense that I have. Should this break through, I will lose 100 event coins. You know the difference between first and second is 350 versus 250. Third place is only less by 20. So second and third place, not much of a difference, but it makes a huge difference between the first and second. So, my bet is actually 150 difference, and the third and the fourth position is 20 difference. All right, so I wish you luck in the second and third competitions, and I always mention the importance of the first 3 competitions is easier compared to the fourth competition onwards. But of course, types may change if you have legendary train. So work towards the legendary train. That may be your saving grace end of the day in order to win competitions in future. So with the last bit of time, we start with 1 hour. Unlocks another location called the maintenance. Like I said, end of the day, we got to keep on unlocking new jobs and new things. Basically, seeds is important to be unlocked. Collect them. It costs 15 minutes to collect one. So and not forgetting you need event trains to collect them. So the amount of seeds you can collect is very minimal unless you have fully upgraded them and you keep on collecting during the 1 day break. So otherwise, getting seeds is extremely tough. It's really tough compared to Halloween events. They don't have this requirement, and now I'm just going to spend the last bit of gems to secure that 65 EP, and that would secure the win. We have created about 100 over EP gaps, but just to play safe, we will go with the last collection of 65 EP at the last 7 seconds. Alright, so the countdown, 11, 10, 9, 8, and that's where we enter to collect that last 65 EP. And we got good amount of 1085. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest while preparing for the second competition. Goodbye.